What's up, guys? It's Mr. Mechanical Zombie. I got some more Dark Souls 2 for you today, and I decided I usually stream on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube afterwards. But I decided, I think from I think I said I cited for some reason. I decided to just stick to YouTube for now. I think what I'll stream on Twitch is just the PvP aspect of Dark Souls, and leave the walkthrough just on YouTube. So, today we're in the Hidden Valley. I think that's what it's called. Hidden Valley, something Valley. And, we're gonna meet a new NPC. I think what I'm gonna do is make every part after a boss, like I have been doing pretty much. So, yeah.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore-stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this God's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
Alright, so this is another one of those characters that you just want to keep talking to until she kind of says she's going to move on. And if you do that, she'll just move back to Majula, like every other character in this game. If they're going to move back to Majula, most likely, unless they're like Lucatiel or another character that we'll meet pretty soon. But you can buy some ores from her if you want to. I'm pretty sure if you make her go back to Majula, and then you buy a few of these Titanite shards, then she like restocks with like a whole bunch of other stones. She stocks up with large Titanite shards, Titanite chunks. I think she has like 3 or 4 Titanite slabs, and then she has all the other types of Titanite that you would need to upgrade weapons too. So you can do that, but I haven't done it while she's here. I've only done it when she moves back. So I wouldn't risk it if I were you until she moves back to Majula, just in case it takes that for her to restock. Anyways, we're just gonna keep talking to her until she decides to move back.
I came here in search of rare stones, but the place is nothing like I was told. All this poison, and you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about.
Okay, so what she just told us is there's a whole bunch of poison in this area, and as you can see down there, that green glow, all of that is poisonous. So that is why you want to stock up on that poison moss or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's just poison moss, and pretty much to take away the poison aspect of this area.
These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift. None of the differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really.
We're just gonna keep talking to her, sorry.
How is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I can't seem to remember.
Once again, that reoccurring theme that you'll hear throughout the game of people not remembering why they're here. Once again, she just pretty much said it.
I've searched every nook and cranny here. I suppose it's time to move on. Perhaps we'll meet again, if we live that long.
Okay, so that's the piece of dialogue. Yeah, that's the piece of dialogue that you want
I suppose it's
her to say, and then she'll move back to Majula. And it just so happens that she's actually the blacksmith's daughter. I don't know if you guys remember that we talked to the blacksmith and he was saying like, you're just like my reckless daughter or whatever. At least he thinks she's his daughter. She seems not to know or not to remember. These guys will use dark magic against you, and their hits, I think they can like two-shot you if you're not careful. See, he's gonna throw dark magic, so just watch out. I'm pretty sure they can two-shot you, so be careful. I don't think he can throw this high, so that's good. But before we go down there, we need to equip our poison moss. Yes, that's what it's called. And we'll let ourselves get poisoned while running around and getting this. But as soon as we get out of the area, or back up there, I guess, we'll use the poison moss. Because there's no sense in using it right now when we're just going to get poisoned again, if you see what I'm saying. Alright, so we're going to come up here, heal real quick. Because I did not expect that skeleton to be there, so that kind of caught me off guard. When I saw him up, get up, I knew I had to heal at that point. I don't think there's... Up here is where you're supposed to go. So you can go up here. Let's heal one more time and use a moss. As you can hear, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's that drinking sound. And that is Gavlan, if you remember who that is, the dwarf guy. He's not called a dwarf, but that's pretty much what he is in this game. They don't have dwarves, but the Gyrum, I think they're called, the Gyrum, our race is actually, that's pretty much what they are. They're dwarfs. Hooray for fatty, in short, merchant. Yes.
Gavlan knew you.
Okay, Gavlan, that's all you have to say? Anyways, we're gonna buy... My tongue kind of got caught right there for some reason. Tongue twister. We're gonna buy some poison moss to be safe. I think we'll buy 5, and then we'll buy all of his... Can we buy all of his? Yeah, we'll buy all of the poison knives. Just because, why not? If we run out of spells or something, we can use those. I don't know if I want to use anything else. Huh. Reduces poison buildup. Yeah, I don't think I want to buy anything else. We'll talk to him.
With Gavlan, you deal. Much deal. These you take, for you.
Okay. Like I was saying in the last video that we saw him, if you spend over I think it's 10,000 souls, then he gives you the Gyrum Great Axe, which is really good if you're doing... I mean, it's decent. I'm not going to say it's really good. It's decent if you want to do the strength build or something, but otherwise, it's not really that useful. I can't remember what's down here, so we're going to check anyways. Oh, it's just a chest. Pop that poison moss stone, get unpoisoned, and just get back up here. There is a ring in the game that reduces your poison, or increases your poison resistance, but it's not really that good, honestly. It doesn't really help that much. I don't know if there's any other branching paths. I don't think so. So we're just going to continue on. Try ranged battle. That is very true. With these guys, you do want to try ranged battle because they can hurt really bad. If you can stay up on the second, I guess the second story, I don't know, up on this top half instead of going down there with them, you should be okay. Because their dark magic ball hits the side and it pretty much just gets stopped. Except for that one. If that one would have hit me, it probably would have one-shotted me being a sorcerer. Alright, we killed him. Oops. Get over here. Okay. I was trying to target this guy. I knew that was going to happen. I was going to miss that. Oh well. I think there's another bonfire pretty close. So we won't have to like restock or anything on soul arrows until we get to that bonfire. Fortunately, because it would suck if we had to run back and forth and kill all these enemies again. For some reason I can't lock onto these guys until they hit me or they get up first. I don't want to risk trying to open that gate and them coming up from behind me, so I'm trying to take them out right now. So the way to open up this gate is pretty simple, honestly. You just go up that ladder and pull that switch, if you can see it on the top left. I think this guy, oops, I think somebody dropped something. I don't know what it could be. Red leech torches. I don't know what that is. I think it actually said trotches. I don't know what that is either. Bonfire head, try right side. So yes, there is a bonfire right here. We're going to sit at it because there are going to be some areas that I'm going to want to go to. They're going to be pretty tough up ahead, so help me. So if you go to the left, actually we're going to drop down these poison, there's like poison holes, I guess you could say, that are actually really hard to see in. Server for Xbox 360 would be switched off for short maintenance in order to fix some errors. Okay, I'm not really worried about that anyways, but it's kind of funny how it happened as I was recording. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. That's pretty much all that's down there. There is another area that you can actually shoot. I was wrong. I thought that was a ladder back up to where we had just come from, but I was wrong. There's a chest right here. Right, I guess this thing's just going to keep repeating itself. I apologize for this giant bar that's in the middle of the screen that's just telling me something that I don't really care too much about. I do like to play a lot of PvP, but not today. The other hole I was talking about that I thought the ladder was leading to was over here, but I guess I was wrong. Like I said, it's really hard to see in here, but it's not that bad. There are some of those guys over here, but we're not going to come this way just yet. I'm actually thinking about, oh, I almost fell back into the poison. I'm thinking about, and I'm going to go visit the bonfire again and sit at it, not set at it. Sit at it and get up and go a different way, different path this time. A path that is very, very evil, and you should be very careful if you're going to do this. If you come this way, you're going to get ambushed pretty bad by like 5 of those guys with sickles that were in the Huntsman's Copse. So just be really careful of that, I guess. And these guys hurt about 5 times as bad as the guys in Huntsman's Copse. So definitely be careful of them. Oh god, that's not good. Tell you what, you just want to do pretty much what I'm doing right now is just walk around in a circle and try to take out one at a time. That way you don't have to deal with all of them at the same time. If you have to deal with all of them at the same time, oh god, he came up behind me. But somehow he did not hit me. I don't know why he didn't, but Ty got lucky right there. He dropped down right behind me, and it scared the crap out of me. I'm sorry. But there is a way out of here. It seems kind of like there's no way out. But I'm pretty sure if you hit this... Oh, God. If you hit that wooden one that he just hit, that's the path. Actually, no, never mind. It might be that one right there that I'm looking at. There is a way out if you want to use it, but if you want to get all the items in here, might as well just fight them, right? That should kill him. Yeah, okay. So, green blossom, of course. I'm pretty sure most of these items are useless, but there are some that might come in handy, I guess. But that's really tough if you're melee, especially, I guess. I didn't really have a tough time right there with the Sorcerer, but when I was playing with my melee character, it was pretty hard because you had to get up close, and a lot of the time they'll bunch up together, and it's actually much tougher. This looks like a wall, but I guess it's not. Okay. Large soul of a brave warrior, radiant life gem. I think that's the way out, I'm pretty sure. If you go in there and take a right. I think we got everything in here. So, yes. If you go in here and you take a right, this is the way out. And there's a fragrant branch of yore. Fragrant branches of yore, I don't know if I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again. They what they do is they pretty much unpetrify petrified people. So there you go. There's only a few of those in the game. Two of them that I know of that are actually of use. Like, you can actually talk to them. They're actual people, and the majority of them are just characters that you're gonna have to kill. They're just gonna hit you if you undo their captivity, I guess. I'm killing these guys because I want to go down there and get that stuff. Okay. I think we should be okay now. Titanite shard. Chameleon. Chameleon is actually an okay spell in PvP. If you do PvP, it's actually an okay spell. It turns you into an inanimate object. I don't even know. I can't say it, but I know what it is. And that like looks like it would belong in the area wherever you are of the map. And inanimate object. That's it. I figured out what it was. Inanimate object. But it makes you look like an inanimate object in the area that you are in. So if you're like in a library, it's gonna make you look like a bookshelf. And if somebody you're going against is like if you invade somebody's world and you turn into a bookshelf and they walk right past you, you can just backstab them. So it's actually pretty easy, or pretty good spell to have if you're gonna be doing a lot of PvP. It's not like great, but it's pretty good. There is a guy right here, and there's another guy right next to him. So I'm trying to watch out because the other guy is right inside that doorway, so I might as well I'd rather take on one than take on both at the same time. These guys are not that hard if you're playing as a melee character, but apparently they take a lot of hits if you're not. But right here is what I was talking about. There's a guy. He doesn't even seem to see me. Oh god, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, that hurt really bad. I'm gonna use a life gem because I don't want to use my Estus yet because there is a boss coming up. that I think I might take on without going back to the bonfire. Actually, no, I think I will go back to the bonfire. But there is a few things I want to get before I do that. If you step anywhere over there, you will fall to your death. But if you go straight, you'll be fine. So that is just a quick warning. If you go anywhere off that path, you're gonna die. So don't. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure these guys can poison you as well, but they're not that bad. They also can, they have a jumping attack that they can also do, but that's actually not that bad either, so. See, he just did the jumping attack. Doesn't hurt, really. What does this say? Try item and then visions of ring. I don't know what that means. I can't remember what this does or what this gives us, but I guess we'll see. Poison bite ring. That's the ring I was talking about earlier that gives you the poison resistance, even though it's not useful really at all, honestly. Like, I'll put it on for a second just to show you that it doesn't really do anything. Where is it? Here it is. It still builds up fairly quickly. And actually, I guess it does do something a little bit, but last time I was wearing it, it didn't seem like it was doing anything. The poison's still building up, even though we're out of the poison, so that's kind of strange. There it goes. It's starting to drop down now. Danger zone ahead. Oh, this area is where you can join the, I think it's the Sun Covenant. Not positive, but that's what I think it is. Okay, got him. I guess this one guy killed a lot of people. Yep, this is where you can join the Sun Covenant, which is pretty much the covenant for jolly cooperation. If you want to play co-op a lot, I suggest joining this. I think you can also get some miracles, or a miracle or something from it. If you rank up so many times in the covenant, you can get the Thunderbolt or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Sunlight Bolt or something. It's just a giant lightning bolt. It looks like you're pretty much Zeus, and you just keep throwing lightning bolts at people. It's actually pretty good, but that's how you get that. If you've seen that or something, that's how you get it. We're gonna go back to the bonfire one more time because we're not gonna have to go through all that anymore. So I'll have all my soul arrows for the boss pretty much. Okay, we do have 20,000 souls. I was thinking of going back to Majula just now to fix the ring of the ring that nullifies your death, but I don't think I'll die to this boss, but it is possible. I've died to him before. He's not really a hard boss though. Just saying. I've never, like I said, I've never really played as a sorcerer before, so he might be harder as a sorcerer. Especially since I really can't block his damage with this shield. So it actually might be pretty challenging since I can't block. There's a guy right here that's gonna crash through these poison things. If you have, I should have pulled out a poison throwing knife, because I think if I would have had a poison throwing knife right there, he would have got poisoned. You can poison the enemies with a weapon if you didn't know, which will hurt them over time and pretty much guarantee their death if you're just careful. You don't want to roll into these things or else you'll get poisoned. See, be wary of poison. Keep moving. Even that guy knew what he was talking about. You can jump over there. I can't remember what's over there, but if you fall, like I said, over there, it's death. So I don't think I will try it right now. I might come back later and do it, but you can jump over there. Just saying, I'm not gonna do it right now. I can't remember what's over there, and I don't really want to risk dying. So. I don't know how that hit me. I don't know how that hit me either. See, that guy just fell and he just died. There's your example right there of how you can just fall right there and just die. Just straight up die. So, don't do it. There is something down here, yes. Skeptic Spice. What Skeptic Spice does is later on you'll meet a guy that can take... There's a guy that can take the Skeptic Spice and make it where if you have like a sorcery that you need one less intelligence to use, then you can use it. You can use the Skeptic Spice to be able to get that spell lowered. If that makes any sense. Sometimes I say stuff and it makes no sense. It makes sense in my head and then I say it and it doesn't make any sense. I can't remember what's over here. I don't think there's anything really important over here, but I'm just going to go in here anyways and check. Another one of these guys. Oh, it's a mimic. That is a mimic, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it might be the first mimic in the game. But we'll see. We'll hit it just in case it is. If you don't know what a mimic is, it's a chest. And they are in this game. You don't really find them until later, but it's a chest that pretty much eats you if you try to open it. And it will one-shot you. Almost guaranteed one-shot if you try to open it. Okay, it's not a mimic, but it's a trap. If it's white... Okay, if it's white, block. If it's a white... Alright, if it's a white trap, instead of that green that you saw, if it's a white trap, you want to block because it's going to be a crossbow. If it's green, you want to roll out of the way because it's poison. As you can see, I just failed at the rolling away part, but... That's what you want to do, pretty much. And here's the boss. Try circling around. This boss looks like Jabba the Hutt, just saying. And he's extremely ugly. My God, what is wrong with this thing? What is he doing? I have no idea what he's doing. He's gonna jump. He'll do that jumping move. You can pretty much see it, but you still want to be careful of it, because that jumping move is probably the move that hurts the most. Out of all his moves. He's really slow, but he does hit hard, so watch out for his hits, pretty much. Okay, I think I'll get him. Wow, that only took 2 hits to kill him with the Great Heavy Soul Arrow. That took like a quarter of his life off, or close to it. But yeah, he's not that bad. I have died to him before, which is actually pretty embarrassing, because he's probably the easiest boss in the game. But the reason I died is because for some reason he kept doing that jumping attack, and he kept hitting me, so... Yeah, he's not that bad. Here's Lucatiel. Let's talk to her.
Still on the road, are you? Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you, by way of an apology.
Ring of Steel Protection +1. The Ring of Steel Protection, it just reduces physical damage that's dealt to you, so it's actually really good.
My thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first. The curse is doing its work upon me. I am frightened. Terribly so. If everything should fade, what will be left of me? I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him, not once. But then, one day, he was gone, lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse. If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him. If only my brother...
Okay. I think that will tell her to move on, but we'll see. Yeah, so she moved on. I don't know where you meet her after this, but we'll probably find out. So anyways, that's gonna be this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to, you can like and subscribe. That would make me so happy. Anyways, peace out. Have a good day. See you later. Bye.